these every morning.
God, I hate you.
What if they've been hidden under the couch for...
These are not nearly old enough, I'm sorry.
Well, we could wrap them in licorice.
You can try that. Totally worth it. All right.
Never living this down, am I?
Nope.
I don't understand what we're talking about.
It's kind of a private joke, but we'll reveal it in further postings on the Scribbleless Facebook, which you all should join. Thank you. All right.
Does this have something to do with DJ's nuts?
God damn it.
I'll let him elaborate someday.
Silver covered in candy. Yeah. Things happen.
I say you do you.
And meanwhile, go ahead, roll perceptions. You two get a +5 because he looks like he's coming right to the table.
I'm sorry, everybody rolls perception?
Everybody roll perceptions. As you're all coming back and you're pondering the deals that have been set before you.
I got a
You should have
17.
perceptions go.
17.
9.
9?
Man. I got lots of gold. I'm
Yeah,
rich.
you have the bag, yeah. Each of those bags contains 200,
10.
so that was
Okay.
set for payments for everybody.
I got 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay. You notice the figure. You're too busy laughing at the bag of almonds. We'll just say that. Okay. Brian noticed a figure walking in. He noticed two figures. One that was staying out that was incredibly tall. Looks like she's on her knee, looking in. Looks like if she was standing, she'd probably be 10 feet tall. Reddish brown skin. You notice that she's a slag giant, and she's got a smith's hammer on her belt, and she's just looking in. She looks like she's being on the lookout for the figure that walks in. And
Who the hell chooses a 10-foot lookout?
Yeah.
They got a really good vantage point.
A blonde-haired man, early 20s, very well-trimmed goatee, blue eyes. He's wearing full plate. He's got a blue cape, and the blue has got to be magical. That's how blue it is. I mean, the armor looks like he's
Magically delicious.
he keeps it well maintained, but you can see a couple bumps here and there in it. So he's, at least the armor, it seems like, has seen some battle. But the looks like the cloak has been enchanted to say no dirt shall mar this. And he looks right up. He scans the room. He walks right to DJ and Miriam, and he puts a bag right there. Here's 100 gold. And I like to thank you. I like to thank you two for recovering my wagon. I was informed by the bartender that my wagon was recovered. It was stolen the last day. If you guys happen to need anything in town, I'm going to be here for probably a few weeks. I am Bishop Lornaire.
Well, thank you,
And,
Bishop.
anybody got
super
like
sweet of
a
you.
knowledge local?
I do, actually. I just did. Hang on.
Yes. I will
Okay.
try.
You probably have more than I
With
do
a-
because I
with-
just got it. So
With a 12.
Okay.
12. Is
Are
it
you-
followed by Altar Boys? Is this what we're saying?
No.
No.
you're rolling it.
Now
No,
he
no, no,
rolled.
you
He
rolled
rolled a
too.
12. You could roll.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Oh.
do it anyway. Bishop Lornaire.
Bishop Lornaire.
I got. Crap! It blurred, so I don't know what I have here.
You probably took 1 minute, so what is your...
I got it. 15.
Intelligence
Intelligence modifier is.
There you go. 2, so plus 3.
He owns the
18.
wagon dealership.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't recall who God he exactly worships. You know he's a big deal in T-Bud, the capital of this province, and you know he represents justice and law, but that's the extent of it.
Okay.
But you have heard of him. You expected him to be older, because he looks
Oh.
like no older than 22.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And just as swiftly as he came in, he walks right back out.
Climbs up on his giant shoulders.
And a lot has transpired. All four of you are looking at each other. DJ slaps Larry's hand away from the almonds. And other
Stay
than
off my
that-
nuts.
Can I just touch him for a little bit?
None of the barbarian tribes like a tiefling. Lurking around their nuts. Well, the lamprey is really the place to be.
Oh,
Apparently.
look,
Okay, desecrated graves, pirate
Christmas
ships.
came early.
What's his nuts with the the giant?
Here's your fee. 200 gold.
Great, thank you very much.
Oh, and yours. And yours.
Oh, money. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't want something to happen and me to lose it between now and you actually receiving it, because then I'd be responsible for it. So therefore,
So we got, you
fee
said
for
100,
what?
right?
They dropped
If I
100
was
for
to
the
get
two of us,
paid-
so that's 50 for you.
the 800
So you have
gold,
250.
and
And then he gave
somehow it
us
didn't make it to
200.
you.
What 800 gold?
200.
Yeah,
Where
that-
did it come from?
That was our mission, to go to the manor.
What are you talking about?
To clear out the manor. 200 gold.
Oh, that's what we already did. That's what we're getting paid for.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we had that already. Great, super.
We do now.
Well, that's handled.
Okay.
So anyway, the bishop is just his name bishop, or is he the bishop? That's a title or a name?
he just gave Bishop Lornaire.
Okay. And disturbed graves and pirate ships,
Does he move diagonally?
the nuts of the savage Northmen. Wait, DJ, you're a barbarian. Where are you? What is your tribe or culture? Are you like from the south or the north or the hills or the
It'll be mostly,
desert or
at
what?
least from the north, because from the south to sea.
That's true. There's not a lot of more south. We're pretty much as far south
Mountainous.
as it gets.
Giant area.
Okay.
Aquatic barbarian. They run very fast along the tops of the waves.
Well, I think we should look into this grave situation because that seems to be escalating, getting out of control. We saw the graves at the
when did
manor
you have
house.
to take care of that?
That's the kind of problem that you don't take. If you don't take care of it, it takes care of you.
I think I can manage.
What have you managed yet?
Lots of things.
Okay.
I've
else are we gonna
managed
do?
to make sure a snake was killed. I didn't have to do it myself, but it was taken care of.
What else are we gonna do?
Well, there's this sea ghost coming in the port tonight.
See,
It's all full of seamen that are coming into town.
Are they also after corn nuts?
I don't know what they're after, but
Right.
they want our
That shipment would tip the scales for the barbarian.
I would guard your nuts there. You never know.
I keep them in a sack.
That's the last. That joke is dead now. That's over. We're not gonna do that again.
Oh, no, it's not.
But that's a lot to swallow.
The semen and the nuts. Yes, it is a lot to swallow.
But they're coming in tonight, and they're pirates. And they would like us to take care of these individuals and the ship and all its contents, and I'm sure whatever lies in the seamen.
So the deal is if we'd like to battle the pirates, we can take their stuff.
Yeah, have a ship.
And whoever and was it Lord Bosk?
Lord Bosk. Yeah.
Lord Bosk thinks that he's doing us a
the money
favor by pointing this out to us. Hey, anytime you want to battle some pirates, you can have the stuff they leave when they die.
You know, they were supposed to. They were related to the manor. Supposedly, the manor itself. They were signaling them
Well, at what time?
tonight. Let me see. Let me take a look at this paper.
Yeah.
It has a code on it to signal them back. And I don't know if it has a time. Is there a time on it?
Okay, the 11th hour.
The 11th hour.
At what hour is it now?
Not the 11th hour.
Well, we'll swing by the
Right now, it's
the
about 10
morning.
a.m.
we'll swing
Oh,
by
you
the
have
Church of the Sea Worshippers and check that out right now.
Okay.
And we can ask ourselves, why do the Sea Worshippers have a church on land at all? Why don't they do it on a boat or an island? Why do they have a church
the-
there? They must have a lot of people they dislike because they're filling up a churchyard with
It's betrayers of the faith. It's basically, this is their
stone
further
monuments
punishment.
that say jerk off number 7.
Clarification: are they killing people and then burying them
no,
online,
no,
or waiting
no, no.
for
It's,
them?
when, it's natural death. Unless someone is hung, it's like for crime, then they bring it over here
The worshippers
to
of
further,
the sea god are exceedingly
for
patient.
further humiliation.
Okay.
They have a guy in their church whose only job is to check to make sure people are still alive.
They don't want to make waves.
Knock, knock.
Ah.
Hey, Joe. We're good.
And I'm overlooking something. The
That's kinda
pirates.
horrible.
The,
Some guy shows
the
up every
graves-
Tuesday just making sure you're not dead.
Yeah.
Graves and pirates.
Every morning.
Did you get something too? Besides
Just a favor
bag
from
full of
the
nuts?
just a favor from the bartender, the
Or is
owner.
that a sack?
Of course, they're kept in a sack. Where do you keep your nuts?
And if that's is that like every day for the rest of your life? Because that adds up in like value. Is that like a silver
For as
piece
long
a
as you
day?
stay here, something reasonable.
Yeah.
You know, at the 5-year limit.
He's
hey,
going to
dude,
stay here a long time.
At bar tab.
Because he's an apostate of the sea god cult, and they're going to send a guy around to your house every morning for the next 50 years to just be like. Okay, so let's go.
No, we've been quick side job. The owner of the inn here and bar is missing some ingredients that she needs investigated
Ingredients from where?
from the bar.
From where?
From
For
the
the
bar.
bar.
From the bar.
Yes.
We're
A
in
shipment
test-
she's been waiting on that hasn't arrived. It's 3 weeks overdue.
Now I know this seems absolutely bizarre, but we have 3 different possibilities. So I say we take a 4th possibility and just completely ignore all this. No.
I'm prepped for that, too. Why do you think there's a map here?
Does the innkeeper have any idea where this shipment might be? Or
I haven't
Yeah,
asked her.
yeah, she made a mention. It's at Pa Endrin's farm, and you do recall passing that about 4 miles to the east.
And it's a shipment of what?
Worm's End. Yeah,
What is the shipment?
Royal
and the
jelly.
shipment is of mead, royal jelly. Actually, royal jelly. It was going
For
to be
me.
converted to the mead. He's got a bee farm.
Okay.
How many
This
pounds
doesn't
of
sound
royal
like
jelly
we can
was
accomplish
it?
all of these.
How
in
many
one day.
pounds of
Of
royal
course
jelly?
we can. It's 10 a.m.
The 2 large barrels.
It's
on
4
one.
miles to the farm. Where's the church compared to the farm?
The church is in town.
Okay. Does it have a view of the sea?
Yes.
Okay. So we can hit the church, then we go out to the farm, then we'll be at the manor by the 10th hour at the latest.
Sounds
You have
good.
to have the strength to adapt. You never know what fate will throw your way.
Nuts.
Giants.
Well,
Strength of mind, strength of body.
I guess we
That's what I
should go
say.
bring some shovels and buckets and go play in the graveyard.
All right.
They probably have shovels and buckets on it. All right, let's go do it. We'll go to
All
the
right.
we'll go to the church. What do they call the? Is it a church? Is that what they call it? The Church of the Sea God?
The church of Go Rays. I meant because it's just in Loam's End, and there's no other church like it around there. And you remember it's
Yeah.
made of driftwood and everything. They made it all appropriate, and they put the seaweeds and maybe a little bit of netting just to give it a touch of elegance if you want. But as you guys show up, Curate Franler is like, oh, he sees you approach, and he kind of claps his hands, and he's like, his eyes convey thank you, and he basically points to one grave that's near the back, and as you all go into it, and you see it's the casket, the coffin is only like 4 feet, buried 4 feet down. It's open, and the thing that you notice it right offhand that it is full of squid
Ugh.
inside of it.
Well, there's your problem right there.
Yeah.
Squid.
Yeah.
Dead squid.
Dead squid. Anybody
Does it
got
stink?
knowledge nature?
I do not.
I should.
Yes,
Okay.
I have been known to know things about nature, and with a paltry 28.
I do not.
Okay.
No, I do.
See what you guys get.
17.
These are much better when they're raw and
Hang on.
and prepared just right.
Is
Well, DJ could tell that they're like a couple days old, so this seemed to happen fairly recently. You could tell that they have all been drained of ink.
Ink.
Yeah, they're ink.
Squeeze them dry.
They have been not squeezed, but it looks like a surgical cut.
Ah,
So yeah, you could tell. The body is missing, but this thing's full of squid, and you're like,
Someone's got a weird squid ink fetish.
I turn to the devotee of the sea god and say,
This
anything you'd like to tell us?
maybe some ritual was performed here, but it's beyond my knowledge. I think it was kind of just an extra little insult that they decided to go in and do this much unnecessary kills. But it has to have something to do with this body.
How long does it look like this took? Like, could it be done in a night by one person, or multiple people, or just all brought here and dropped here?
Well, I meant they must have timed it because I do have some nightly habits, and I mean, while our congregation is pretty sizable, at least for this village, we don't have too many people of the cloth here.
I'd like to make a
So-
sense motive check.
Yeah, go for it.
23.
Okay, you feel like that he is truthful.
Okay.
So, but I mean, if you want to examine the grave or anything, maybe you could
Detect
come up
magic.
with something. Okay, traces of necromancy.
Ooh. Oh.
I'd like to make a no religion check to see if
Okay.
there's anything to be gleaned with that. 19.
19. You would you get the sense of this ritual seems to be in tune with a branch of Orcus.
What's Orcus?
Orcus, demon god of the undead.
Okay. All right. Well, see, I was onto something with this undead idea.
Sounds like a pretty.
And you
This
guys
ritual
are
is in tune with the beliefs of the followers of Orcus, the demon god of the unquiet dead, who's got a thing for squid.
Any sort of spellcraft or anything like that, I can determine what all this ink might be for.
Yeah, go ahead, do a spellcraft.
Uh, 23.
23. You think the ink was used in soul absorption?
And what?
Soul absorption.
Soul absorption.
Jesus.
Much like the absorbing stone. from the manor house?
You think it would take a couple corners away in logic going that route?
Okay.
It would be a few lesson plans away from each other, but it would be in the same chapter.
The manor house and the squid, I'm sure, are quasi-related. This absorbs souls. This ink. And much like the manor
goodness.
house. Oh, I didn't remember if I said anything about this, but the manor house down in the basement, there was some sort of weird thing about the floor where it seemed to absorb not only like body fluids, but the body itself, flesh from the bone.
Oh, wonderful.
Sounds convenient.
That's,
Oh well, yeah, that's
oh,
what I
God.
thought too. I was like, that seems like a bonus feature to the house.
That's why.
a good selling point.
Yeah, this body fluids feature is why the seamen are headed there tonight. Okay, well, we should ask around to see if anyone has seen any odd strangers. I mean, this is not a big community. If there are people digging up graves at night, and I mean, that's a lot of squid. I mean, just someone lugging around sacks of squid. Someone must have seen something.
Is there ink droppings anywhere?
So I was about to say, is there a path of ink or anything? I mean, that's a lot of...
Go ahead, give survival. Survival tracking.
The gardener at the gardener at the church has just his face and hands are just covered in ink. He's like, I don't know nothing.
I can tell you it's not on the squids.
$22.
22. Oh yeah. Not only do you see like ink droppings, and it seems like the ink gets less and less, but you do see a set of footprints, and they look large, but they still like have a human shape to them, and they're going dead west.
like larger than that 10-foot person that we saw outside the inn, or?
I would have to say reasonable, but yeah, he's looking at the feet. He seems like a bit thinner.
Okay. Okay.
Do we have ink sign?
What he said.
They call me Mutib.
Say the obvious course of action would be to just follow the ink.
How big were those prints?
Pretty damn big.
Like Slag Giant big, the one, the big giant that was sitting out the door
Big
going
enough
like,
to
"Hey,
be-
boo, I see you. You're cute."
I didn't see her. Not exactly, but comparable size.
Comparable.
So
It's not
Probably
quite
in for a
super
fight.
size, but large.
Yeah.
Large.
larger than my feet. That's pretty big.
Pretty
Let's
big.
follow the trail.
Okay.